every time, every day, it goes to one person. One person is guilty, the other is not guilty.
Okay.
Yes, most of the times it's the ladies.
Why?
Why is it always the
Why is it
ladies?
that the women are receiving
We have never
sympathy
asked
more than
for.
the men?
Most of the times it's the ladies
Why?
because
Welcome to a new episode on the Big Why, and I'm your host Mavis Koleki. I'm here with Adoma and Reverend Charles. So for today, our topic is why do ladies gain sympathy more than men in conflict? So I would want to ask you, Adoma, if you had to meet two people, a man and a woman, suffering after a conflict, what is going to be the thoughts that will come in mind?
Okay, thank you for the question.
Oh,
So the thoughts that will come in mind will be, why are they suffering in the first place? What occurred,
okay.
and how did they resolve it by themselves,
Both of them.
both of them? And why didn't it work?
Okay.
Okay.
So, with questioning yourselves about these things, the whys that you've mentioned already, what is going to be the solution for both of them? Are you going to pay attention to the woman since you're a woman, or you're going to pay attention to the man?
Okay. I'll pay attention to both sides. I'll listen to each side of the story.
Okay.
Yeah. I'll listen to the woman first because as women, people, most of us like to lash out, talk when we are angry or we are emotional, like to talk a lot.
Okay.
So I'll listen to the side of the woman first. Then later on, I'll listen to the side of the man. And then I'll weigh who's making sense
Okay.
before I can maybe give my judgment that, oh, maybe the woman didn't do well or the man didn't do well.
Okay, so Reverend, I would want to know if you meet two people, a man and a woman, suffering after conflict, what is going to be the thoughts that will be in your mind about both of them?
thank you for the question, Miss. My first thought, what I would think of is what actually brought up the conflict. And a conflict does not start with both parties, it starts with one. So another thought would be like, who actually brought the conflict? Who brought the fight? Who brought it? That's the second thought. And thirdly, to um, as for the, we are looking at in a relationship wise or in marriage or something.
Okay.
Okay, so if if both of them truly love each other as they said, they would know how to resolve it, and it shouldn't even be open when something like that happened between the husband and the wife. So that's something that will pop up.
Okay, so if you are to ask to know what's transpired into the conflict, who are you going to be at the side for? Will it be the man since you're a man, or will you follow the woman? Maybe if she's your sister or your auntie, who
All
would
right,
you
so I will
follow?
listen to both sides. I won't just listen to one party and then conclude, but I'll listen to both sides. Definitely, one will be one will be at fault. For me, I would say that the one who will be at fault will be the female. Definitely, yes,
Why?
because mostly they are the ones who bring up the fight. Mostly every matured man will know how to resolve conflict when, let's say, the woman brings it up. Every matured man, the same way every matured woman too would also know how to. But when it comes to the aspect of the woman, it's less. They
Okay.
like talking. Yes. So I would say that
What makes you think women like talking?
um it's their nature. It's
Okay.
yes, they like talking. Any woman who doesn't like talking, then I don't know. But they like talking. They really like talking.
Okay, Aduma, since you are a lady here, I would want to ask, why is he saying that women like talking?
Well, maybe due to his experience with other women. Some
Okay.
women don't like talking. They'll rather keep quiet than to talk
Okay.
about the issue.
Okay.
Right.
So, and since that women are always being appeared as vulnerable, if a man is to appear here in tears, what is going to be the question you'll be asking yourself?
Okay, man in a tear. It will end up. I mean, it's a shame. That's what the community will say. Why are you crying, my wife? Your wife what? You can't even say it. You can't even say your wife, I mean, hit you or something. And it takes a man who, as I said, a matured man to avoid hitting a lady.
Okay.
Yes, yes. And it takes a matured man to also cry in the room, not to go out. They will laugh at you. Why are you going? Why are you going out?
Okay.
Your wife gave it to you. Why are you going out? What are you going to tell?
Okay. So I would want to ask Adoma, if a man appears here in tears, what are you going to think about him? What is the thoughts that will be running through your head about who he is?
You're crying. First of all, I don't know, maybe the reason is crying. So I'll think maybe someone died or he lost his job or
In
something.
terms of
But,
conflict,
but in terms of conflicts, why would you cry because of a woman?
what if in the marriage he's being abused by his wife? What would you say about that?
Then he's a weakling if you allow your wife to abuse you in marriage.
Why?
Because you're a man. You have to, like,
Man up.
yes, man up. Don't
Okay.
let the woman override you, your authority. You have to, no matter how gentle you can be, let her know that you are the man.
Okay. So
Put her in her place.
in society, it is told that, like, it is being told that men are to man up, they are the head in the family. Fine, we understand. What about one whose circle family is full of women and he sees them to be vulnerable? I cannot beat a woman. What would you say about that?
It's true you cannot beat a woman as a man. You can't. You shouldn't. But then you really have to have patience. Like also nyabotrepa
Okay.
for
In
the
terms of
woman.
patience,
Yeah.
what if this person is going through a lot? The woman is hurting
Too
him
extreme.
to the stream. What is he going to do about it?
You should just withdraw. Just stay away from that woman. If it's too extreme.
Staying away from that woman in society, if they've gotten married, they would say, why did they divorce or why did they separate? That is what he is preventing.
Okay.
So, what are some solutions that he can get?
Well, the first solution will be counseling.
Okay.
They have to go for counseling.
Both
And
of
then,
them.
yes, both, so that they speak to the woman on her behaviors. And also, if that is not working, then they have to see another therapist or something, a psychologist or something. Maybe
Okay.
the woman is going through some trauma or past experiences that is making her act up, that she can't voice out to
Okay.
the man in a calm manner, but rather lash out all the time.
Okay. So back to you, Reverend. What do you think about it?
Yeah. So if it's really um, a genuine, a very committed relationship, then I think both of them can resolve the issue.
In a circle where the woman in her family, she didn't see it to be something new because her mother was beating her father.
Mm.
What are some solutions this person is going to take? Because if he is a new person, they have come together
Mm.
to be one, fine. But he is not going to understand the ways of the woman. So, what are some things he can do? Because he can't step out crying. People will be questioning him. What is the problem? So, what are some things he can do?
Well, so yes, you can walk out from the relationship saying that your wife is beating, but man up, be wise. Yes, as a man, be very wise. There's a way you calm a lady down. There's a way, even even if the lady is a man beater, there's a way you calm her down. She is your wife. There's a way. There's something you can draw her attention to. Women, no matter how hard they are, there's a particular thing you can draw the attention to. They will become weak, very, very weak. Yes,
Okay, so I would want to ask you another question.
right.
In terms of crisis, a conflict, what is the role of the man in? Since he's not going to gain sympathy from people, what is his role?
In the crisis, in the conflict.
Yes, please.
The role of a man, I mean, it's in the law. You don't need to hit the lady. You don't need to hit the lady. No matter how many times the lady hits you, you don't need to hit back. And with these two, when you go to the law, I mean, they are even going to laugh at you. But as I said, there is a way you go by it. You don't report it to anybody. But as a husband, there's a way you go by it. When you talk to your wife in a very solemn way, in a very down tone, you talk, even though you are upset, you are angry, but there's a way you talk to your wife. As Sister Michelle said, maybe she's going through something, she's going through trauma or something. There's something the man, you have to sit down and figure it out. No, it is not the lady I married. When I married her, she wasn't a man beater. So all of a sudden, what happened? So I need to figure it out. So when you figure that thing out, then you sit her down, you talk to her. Yeah.
Okay, what about you? What do you think about it?
The man should stay calm and allow the woman to express
Okay.
her feelings.
So, in terms of the man speaking out, can men, since you're a man, I want to ask, can men face the stigma that comes after voicing out their problems after conflicts? Can men do so?
Yeah.
And how are they going to do that?
Um, After conflict. So let's say after conflict, then they come after the conflict and everything is resolved. Then they come and they want to voice out.
Right after the conflict, it's not being resolved, they want to voice out their problems for support. Do you think they are going to face judgment from the society,
Some,
or they are going to face stigma
some
since they are a man, like they have to man up? So what do you think about that?
okay. Others will. Others too won't. Others will definitely would love to
Voice out.
voice out that
Okay.
this is what she did, this is what she did, this is what, and others too won't. Others too will let things lie.
Okay.
Others would, yeah. Um, many men will want to, and okay, again, too many men would not. For instance, Me like this, I want. Yes, I'll let it lie. I mean, maybe I'll just say, well, I'll get upset. I'll just say it, and if I'm done saying it, that's all. If I'm done
Okay.
saying that's all.
What do you think about it?
Well, for some men, their ego won't allow them speak out.
Really?
Yeah.
Why?
Their ego won't allow them speak out their problems or
Okay.
like how they feel about the situation because of the stigma that they'll face, or they don't want to be laughed at.
Okay.
Yeah, it will bruise their ego.
Okay.
So they'll rather keep quiet. And there are others too, they don't care at all. Whatever happens, they don't mind. If you speak about it, if you judge them, once they've decided, they've decided.
Okay. So I want to know, are there situations where a man can gain sympathy more than a woman?
Yes, there are situations that a man can gain sympathy, but it is very
What are some
rare.
situations the men can gain sympathy right after a conflict more than a woman?
Situations like maybe childbirth.
Okay.
As a woman, you've given birth, then you neglect the child. Like what you're supposed to do as a mother, you are not doing it. The father is busy, always out working. You are a housewife, let me say. You're in the house. What at all do you have to do? Okay, you are done with the chores and everything. Take care of the baby. You let the baby go walk on the streets. Now, if you are car bona, that one, papa ne side ne bɛyɛ de, cause wagya wo fie.
Okay.
Mama will be bia. They'll sympathize with the man in
More
that
than
more than the woman
okay.
because you are neglecting your duties as a mother.
Okay. So Reverend,
Guess
I
it's
would
like
want
that.
to know what you think about that.
It's
Are there situations
yeah,
where
there are
men can gain more
more,
sympathy
yeah,
than
women, yeah, there are situations.
what are some
Yeah. So let's say,
situations?
for instance, the man like this, even though he's a cool man, he's a cool person who doesn't like talking, doesn't like want to be at his cool place, and maybe there's an outbreak of conflict. Maybe unfortunately the woman went to the kitchen, took a knife, and took the husband with it, and they rushed the man to the hospital. With this alone, the man gains more sympathy than the woman. Yes.
Okay.
Yeah. Yeah.
Is there a way there can be balance in receiving sympathy for both genders?
Balance.
Yes.
Every time, every day, it goes to one person. One person is guilty, the other is not guilty.
Okay.
Yes. Most of the times, the ladies.
Why?
Why is it? Oh, it's
Why is it
this.
that the women are receiving
We have never
sympathy
asked
more than
for.
the men?
Most of the time, it's the ladies.
Why?
Because in the society of a Ghanaian, they think that men are cause trouble. I mean, they cause the trouble.
Yeah.
They cause the trouble. Men, they think that men, that's them in code, they think men cause the trouble. But sis, it will amaze you that it's rather the woman who pushes the man to the wall. So with that pushing the man to the wall, they didn't see it. So when the man gave it to her with that, they heard it, they saw it because the woman screamed.
Okay. So
Yes.
what do you think about it?
Well,
Say the truth.
Oh,
it is
just prove
always
him
the
wrong.
fault of the man.
Let him know that you are proving him wrong. That
Yeah,
is it.
it is always your
It's
fault.
not our fault.
Cause I will not react if you don't provoke me or if you don't trigger something that will
Okay.
make me react.
Okay.
Okay, because we are living together. It is just us. We've been there for a while. Nothing is happening, but all of a sudden I'm acting up. There should be something that triggered it. So it's always from the man. The man has to make sure that the woman is always fine. So if the woman is not fine, it is your fault.
Okay.
Yes.
Okay, so since you were saying something can push the man
Yeah.
or whatever it is there a way you can prove to the society that this time we are the victims, not the woman? So we should gain the sympathy
Sympathy.
more than the woman.
Yeah. So I think the best idea is that every married couple needs camera, hidden camera in their house, in their homes.
Wow.
Yes. Yes.
How is that possible? Why don't
Wait,
you
wait,
trust the people around
well,
you?
not that. Well, when it comes to my side, I don't care what society will say.
Okay.
When it comes to my side and with my home will be fine. Even if we are fighting, when we come out, you will see it. That is with me.
What if it escalated that you have
Okay.
no choice than to
That
voice
one,
it out?
as I said, it will come from the lady. Why will a matured man escalate something that has happened in the house? Like a mature, I'm using the word mature.
Okay.
A matured, a man with, when you see this man coming, you know that, oh, no, this man is a very matured man on pen wasem. When he comes home, he's inside. When he's going to his work, he's gone. And when he's like, then you see him, you today, I will kill you. You are dead. I mean,
It is your
Okay.
fault.
How
no.
is it his fault? I want to know
Because women will never take the blame. They
why.
will never accept
That's
that
the
they are at fault.
that's the problem
No.
here.
Even if
Even if it's their fault, they will
Even if-
never accept it, and that's the problem.
it's not that I will not accept it, but
Just let me know. I want to understand what you are saying. So.
yeah, I will not accept it because you caused me to act that way. So it's your fault.
Wait, sis.
What
Because
if he please I'm coming. What if he's going through a lot? There are troubles from work. What is he going to do about it? But yet when he comes home, we are approaching him with fights, a whole lot of things. What are you going to do about it?
what am I going to do? If I'm not understanding, I'll I'll escalate things.
Okay.
Yeah. If I don't want to understand.
Why don't you want to understand him? Since he's not going to get anyone to talk to.
Hmm.
He's a man. No one is going to listen to him.
Oh, for I'm speaking for some women who will never understand.
Okay.
They always, you're a man, so you have to know what to do. You're a man, so you have to make sure this is there. You're a man, so you have to like solve it yourself. You're a problem solver. But for other women, they'll sit down, think about whatever that is happening, ponder over it, and then when the man comes home, try and talk to the man. I've seen that these days you don't do this, you don't do that. What's going on? Try and talk to the man. If the man is still not like opening up, then you resort to maybe a counselor, a pastor. You've been talking to your man, he's not responding to you.
Okay.
You
On
don't
that
know what
note,
to do.
I would want to know what you think about inviting a third party in a relationship or a marriage.
Okay.
Since you said we should consult a pastor
Okay.
or a counselor, so I would want to know, should you invite a third party when there is trouble at home?
Yes.
Why?
If only you should invite. If only like you can't solve it. You've tried, but you cannot do it on your own again. Sorry. You should invite because maybe the words the person might say will solve everything. Maybe you just need one letter word or three letter words that will solve the issue at hand. You're
Okay.
good to go.
Okay.
And you have to speak to someone you can trust or both of you can trust.
All right. So, Reverend, what's your take about you inviting a third party when it comes to your relationship or marriage to solve conflict?
It's good to invite a human into your relationship or your marriage, but the best person is the one you pray to who gave you that relationship or that marriage.
Okay.
The best person. Yeah. That's the best person you can invite. Making it three. Making it three. Because human, human, inviting the third person into your relationship or into your marriage, you might not know what will happen.
Yes.
You might not know what will happen. He has your contact, he has the contact of the lady. So maybe if you are out of the house, he can call, if the person is he can call your wife. Your husband came to me and the way he was talking, hey, I'm afraid though. Then let's say he can also call you and say, hey, the way your wife, things won't, in fact, or say our no. I won't advise anybody to bring in a third party in a relationship or in a marriage. I will never advise. No, 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 no. Whatever, whether you trust the person, whether the person is a pastor, the one who or Jim warrior, whatever thing it is, even if it is your mother or your father, you there are certain things you tell them, and there are certain things in marriage you don't also bring it out. You don't tell a third party. Oh, um, mommy, maybe both of you are naive. Maybe your wife, by the grace of God, she's pregnant, and there are certain things she needs to do that you don't know it. So then you tell your mom. That's you can bring in a third party, mommy, this and this, but something that is going on that both of you can fix. No, no, no. I mean, me bringing in
Shouldn't be
somebody.
so.
No, we should bring in some. Hey, let's go to a counselor. Hey, let's go to a counselor. I mean, it will either worsen the thing or the fight will come up again. Oh, so to me, I think married couples, because I think I've been with my parents for like almost 35 years of their marriage. I didn't see them going for marriage counseling. The best counselor they ever had was the one who gave them their marriage. So I think every married person, the third person in their marriage should be God.
Okay.
Should be God. Yeah.
Very good. So I would want to know what's one thing that can change our perception and have so that in our society everyone is going to acknowledge a sympathy equally regardless.
Mm, one thing, maybe wisdom.
Okay.
Yeah, wisdom is the only thing that is going to bring that balance.
Okay.
Because wise leaders, wise counselors, those who can judge the issue and then bring a balance.
Okay.
Yeah, that's what I can say. Wise leaders.
Okay. So Reverend, what's your take on that?
Humbly repeat that.
Okay, so I would want to know your take on one thing that can change our perception in the society, our culture, so that both genders can be able to acknowledge sympathy the same way, so one person wouldn't gain more than the other. What's one thing we can change in our culture or within ourselves?
Okay. So um um oneness comes, as she said, with wisdom.
Okay.
So I think it shouldn't be like when there's a conflict, they are all moving to one person. That because she's a female, so let's all move to this one. Wisdom will tell you that you have to weigh the two, then we see the way forward.
Okay. I would want you to give us your last words on why women gain more sympathy than men in conflict.
Very short. My last words on this is because the Bible says that they are weaker vessels. So definitely everybody will go for them. Everybody would have sympathy on them.
Yeah, okay.
Yeah.
So Adoma, what's your last words?
My last words would be women are unique and women are very emotional.
Okay.
Yeah. So the least thing will affect them positively or negatively.
Negatively.
Yeah. So everything has to be in favor of the woman, no matter what.
Why should it be in favor of the woman? I want to know.
Well, as a woman as I am,
Okay.
I might be wrong sometimes, but there's room for change. I can change. So if they sympathize with me, if I was wrong and you sympathize with me, I'll change and become good.
Okay. So from Adoma, she says that women are unique, women are weak, so we should sympathize with them. And today I am your host, Mavis Koleki. I was here with Adoma and Reverend Charles. This is the Big Why. Thank you.